Okay guys, objective in this tutorial will be to learn how to transfer this textual file or any textual file into PDF. Now this script is from a couple of last tutorials when we were messing around with transferring RSS to TXT, so let's just reuse it, why not? We can combine two conversions from RSS to TXT and from TXT to PDF, why not? It is very simple stuff to do. Right, so let me check if this is working. Okay, so we have something. Let me check that external TXT to make sure that everything is there. Where is that thing? All files, RSS export, Notepad++, and yep, we do have RSS. This is how PDF file will also look like. Right, so this is working fine. What about that module we need to install? Well, just say if you don't have it, pip install fpdf. Okay, and it will be done in a split of a second. For me it's a little bit slower for some reason, I don't know why. Let me just allow him to a couple of seconds to handle the stuff, hopefully. Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know why is this so slow. Let me repeat that one more time. There you go, for some stupid reason. So anyway, we do have that module now, so let's import it up here. From PDF we are going to import specific class fpdf, so now we can create down there a blank FTP file. Not FTP, PDF, sorry. Right, so how we are going to call this operation? PDF and FPDF, and now we need to set orientation like a landscape or portrait, and format like A4, A3 and stuff like that. So orientation, hopefully I typed that correctly, will be landscape, let's say, and format of page, like size of it, will be of course standardized. Format will be A3. Now why A3 and why landscape? Because if I have some very long lines in these RSS news, I cannot pack that for some stupid reason in A4 format, but because this is a PDF file, we can always zoom in and zoom out. So I'm gonna use A3 and landscape. Honestly, I didn't until now solve that problem with one liner, one big line in A4 format, but I'm gonna work on that a little bit more. Anyway, this will get the job done in this case. So after this PDF, we need to add new page. Nothing when we talk about parameters is needed here, and now we need to set font. So PDF set font, and we're gonna use something that all people know, Arial, and font size will be, let's say, 10. Okay, so now when we have this, it is obviously done because we were doing that writing and then we close that file, so it's operational, and now we need to open that thing. So this was process of writing to it, now we need to open it. So down there we are going to target that source code like a TXT source. We're gonna call that file TXT source again. I mean operation of opening file for reading. So RSS, what was the name? RSS export, right? We are going just to copy paste that down there. Okay, so we will read from it, and we're gonna also close it, and in between we're gonna have process of pushing stuff, new content to PDF. So this is opening and this is closing, we must do that. So how we are going to do PDF generation? So we're gonna do that with for loop. For any line in that textual source, we're gonna read everything in that file, okay, with readLines method. And now we need to target that PDF object to generate new cells to generate PDF file. So every time when you're doing like cell stuff, PDF dot cell, you're creating new cell in a PDF, like new row. Okay, so we need to talk here about dimensions. Like when you say 0, that whole line will be stretched from left to right side, and line height is 3. And when you say TXT, now you need to grab this X and put it there. So every cell will be that X, whatever that thing is from here. So it is just one big line. It's not important what it is, like when we talk about content, it is just one line for one PDF cell, and After that, we will use parameter ln1 to go to next cell. Like one cell is done and we will proceed with new cell. We can do that automatically because this is a for loop. Okay, so when we are done with pushing stuff like into memory of PC for those cells, now we need to generate PDF file. So we're gonna say PDF output, type that correctly, I think. And what will be name of file? RSS PDF export.pdf extension. And that's it, that's the whole story. So F5 and no module name PDF. How is that possible? Oh, right, it's not PDF, it is FPDF. Stupid me. Anyway, F5 and oh right, encoding is a problem. Let me solve that. When we open that initial TXT file, when we create it, we need to set encoding. So just use comma here and say encoding, and we're gonna use something big like UTF-16. UTF-16. Okay, F5 again, and there you go, everything works now. So let me check that file into folder where I have corresponding Python script. We do have that textual file, that's cool, but we also have PDF export, like PDF file. Okay, so right click, and I'm gonna open it with Google Chrome, and it's another monitor, just a second. So that's it, this is the file we generated. To some degree this operation is working, but when I run into some long lines I do have that problem. Oh, see this? So it's not going to new line. So I can use, I think, bigger PDF format, but that's lame. And at the moment I don't know how to solve this, how to go to next line, how to split like extremely big lines from RSS to TXT and then to PDF. I need to work on that more, but it's not critical, you know, this is just experimentation. Right, otherwise the thing works. So bottom line, if you don't want to mess around at all with RSS, just open, you know, some classical TXT file like this, okay? Like any TXT file, you can totally disregard this stuff, like RSS reading, and export into TXT file. So just open any kind of TXT file, disregard this stuff up from here, and then this 10 lines of code will be absolutely same pretty much. You probably can change this orientation to portrait and the format to A4. It depends what kind of structuring you have in textual file, but yeah, this will work anyway. Okay, so if you want to delete this RSS thing, you can delete it up here. From here to here, and let's actually do that. I'm gonna delete everything. Okay, we don't need this, and then we don't need feed parser, right? So we need some other TXT like source. I'm gonna call it a source, just source, and we're gonna create it, just source. So now we must create it, yeah, here, new and textual file, text document, and all files. And where is that thing? What was the name? New text document, I think. What I was doing, just source. So just rename it to just source. Okay, and now we're gonna put something in it, you know, for experimentation, like for experimentation, and we're gonna copy paste this couple of times, like, why not? I don't know, just for simplicity reasons. Right, so that's the source. Okay, simplification pretty much from previous couple of minutes. And what else? I'm gonna switch this report to simplified report, or just export, PDF export. Stupid names, but you get the point here. And I'm gonna change this to portrait and this to A4. Okay, other things, I think that they are cool. Okay, so let me run this. Hopefully everything will be fine. Oh, it's quickly done. So what I need to find now, this just PDF export. Let me see. Open all files, and there you go, just PDF export. And where is the thing? Open with Chrome, and there you go. So A4 format is nice now, see? And yeah, orientation is portrait. So that's cool, you know. Okay, that's how you do classical TXT to PDF and RSS to TXT to PDF if you ever need it. And you also have that in previous tutorials if you don't care about PDF. Right guys, that's it. Very short stuff. I'm gonna ask you to help this channel, pass this over the social network to some people who doesn't have, you know, money to go to expensive courses and colleges and stuff like that. You're gonna help me, you're gonna help them, so hopefully we're gonna create something of this YouTube channel. Yet again, thank you for watching, and see you next one. Ciao.